गगन के छोर भारत ने भरी उड़ान है। अब आत्मनिर्भर भारत से दूर ना आसमान है। प्रगति और विकास का आनंदोत्सव है। आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव है। ये महोत्सव है नए भारत के निर्माण का, बलिदानों के सम्मान का, महिलाओं के उत्थान का, अब सर्व के कल्याण का। जन जन का उत्सव है, हर मन का उत्सव है, ये महोत्सव है।
I request all of you to please be seated. Namaskaram, Suprabhat, good morning. Respected Chief Guest and CMD RINL, Shri Atul Bhatt, Guest of Honor, Pride of India, our beloved Brand Ambassador, Padma Bhushan, Ms. V Sindhu, Director Commercial, Shri Deb Kalyan Mohanty, Director Operations, Shri A.K. Saxena, VMS President and First Lady of RINL, Srimati Nupur Bhatt, Commandant CISF, CGMs, HODs, members from Steel Executive Association, trade unions, SC/ST Association, VIPs, ladies, gentlemen, and children. A warm welcome to all of you. I, V Vishala, Assistant Manager from Blast Furnace Department, am honored to take you through the course of the program today to felicitate Madam V Sindhu, who returned victorious from the recently concluded Commonwealth Games 2022 with our national flag flying high on the top of the podium and making the entire nation proud. Light is a symbol of brightness and prosperity. To make this event a blessed one, let us invoke Goddess Saraswati by kindling the lamp of knowledge and wisdom. I now request Shri R.P. Sharma sir to invite our CMD Atul Bhatt, Ms. V Sindhu, Shri D.K. Mohanty, Shri A.K. Saxena, and Srimati Nupur Bhatt to light the lamp. I request V. Venugopal Rao sir to join the event. I now request our honorable dignitaries to have the seat. Moving forward, I would like to call upon Shri R.P. Sharma, HOD Corporate Communications, to deliver the welcome speech.
नमस्कार। सभागृह में उपस्थित सभी गणमान्य अतिथियों का हार्दिक अभिनंदन एवं स्वागत है। रेस्पेक्टेड CMD श्री अतुल भट्ट सर जी, फर्स्ट लेडी ऑफ ओकुनाग्रम, VMS प्रेसिडेंट मैडम नुपुर भट्ट, डायरेक्टर फाइनेंस श्री वेणुगोपाल राव जी, डायरेक्टर कमर्शियल श्री DK मोहंती साहब, डायरेक्टर ऑपरेशन AK सक्सेना जी, CSF कमांडर अथर मोहम्मद हनीफ साहब, CGMs, HODs, senior officials, leaders and representatives of executive associations, WIPs, trade unions, ST association, OBC associations, principals and staff of various schools, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, all the viewers who are connected through social media platform. Just for information, we are going live on social media platform. A very good morning to all of you. We all have gathered here to facilitate one and only one. भारत की बेटी, देश की शान, जिसने अंतर्राष्ट्रीय पटल पर तिरंगा को सर्वोच्च स्थान पर मान दिलवाया है। पद्म भूषण, डबल ओलंपियन, कॉमनवेल्थ गेम 2022 गोल्ड मेडलिस्ट, मिस V Sindhu. And I request you to give a thundering applause to her for her extraordinary achievements in the world of sports. We also have with us her guru, inspiration, father, Sri P.V. Ramana ji. Sir, welcome, sir. We do have her business associate, Mr. Arjun, who has coordinated this trip. Thank you, Mr. Arjun. Where are you? Oh, yeah, he's sitting just back. Welcome, Mr. Arjun. Well, we know that we will be inviting all the dignitaries and guests on the stage for the felicitation program and listen to the story of grit and determination, sweat and suffering, and success and achievement. And if you remember the final of the single woman badminton at Birmingham, she was wearing some blue band in the right feet. We will be listening to all those stories. But before that, CC department has just make a entertainment package based on the theme of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. You know, we all are into Amrit Kal, and it has been Prime Minister's vision by 2047. Okay, we should be no more developing, we should be a developed nation. So some cultural program has been developed, and we have taken children from various schools of Okunagram. I thank principal and staff and all the children, those who have helped us in developing these programs. We will have that. And also we will have a small video on the journey of RINL. It has been now 40 years we formed, and it has been a story of struggle and success and so many lows and highs. But then we have, every time we come over all the hurdles, we will be having some video clipping on that. And of course the latest, if you remember the last Sunday, RINL has just changed over from a steel producer to also market international product. You know that we have dispatched the first LHB wheel, which is mostly designed for the Vande Bharat. We have only, our Prime Minister has only flagged off 4 trains. There are 396 trains are still to come, and you will be happy to know all those trains will be running on the wheels of made by RINL. So I'm looking at an exciting engagement for the next 30 to 40 minutes. and I'm sure you will be going to that, and they will not log off, they will be still log into the social media platform. And before I leave, I must welcome all of you, and thank you for coming, and for the upcoming Diwali, happy Diwali, Diwali ki shubhkamnaएं. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Let us start our cultural segment of today's event. There can be no way to begin the program than praying to Lord Ganesha, the Lord of knowledge, higher arts, and pure intelligence. Students from DAV school are here with us with their dance performance, Ganesha Vandanam, an invocation to Lord Ganesha.
एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय वातापि गणपतिं भजेऽहं वातापि गणपतिं भजेऽहं वातापि गणपतिं भजेऽहं वातापि गणपतिं भजेऽहं वारणास्यं वरप्रदं श्रीवारणास्यं वरप्रदं श्रीवारणास्यं वरप्रदं श्रीवारणास्यं वरप्रदं श्रीवातापि गणपतिं भजेऽहम् भूतादिसं सेवितचरणं भूतादिसं सेवितचरणं भूतादिसं सेवितचरणं भूतादिसं सेवितचरणं भूतभौतिक प्रपञ्चभरणं वितरागिनं विरुदयोगिनं वितरागिनं विरुदयोगिनं विश्वकारणं विघ्नवारणं वितरागिनं विरुदयोगिनं विश्वकारणं विघ्नवारणं वितरागिनं विरुदयोगिनं विश्वकारणं विघ्नवारणं वितरागिनं विरुदयोगिनं विश्वकारणं विघ्नवारणं वादापि गणपतिं भजेऽहं वारणास्यं वरप्रदं श्रीवातापि गणपतिं
ta drum drum ta drum ta dhalam kutak tak da 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 gada 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 drum ta ka drum drum ta ta kita ta da ta drum gada gada drum ta ta drum ta ta drum ta ta kita ta da gada 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 ta ri ta ta dana ta ta runa ta ta dim tata dajum tatanam tatarum tagadim takirdigida angirdigida tarigirdigida dim tom nam tata tangirdigida di tatana tata dana tata tarigirdigida dana tata janu tata dim tata ri tata dana tata dadi tatana tadana tade tangirdigida tata dim tarigirdigida dim tarigirdigida dim tarigirdigida dim tarigirdigida jum tarigirdigida tangirdigida tarigirdigida dingirdigida tarigirdigida ongirdigida tarigirdigida
वाराणसी गणपतिं भजेऽहं वाराणास्यं वरप्रदं श्रीवाराणसी गणपतिं
Thank you so much, children, for your divine performance. Our national flag, the Tiranga, is a symbol of pride for every Indian. It represents national integrity and signifies the hopes and aspiration of Indian people. Har Ghar Tiranga is a campaign under the aegis of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, intending to invoke the feeling of patriotism in the hearts of Indian citizens. With this theme, I now welcome the students from Srishti World School onto the stage for their ballet.
गगन के छोर भारत ने भरी उड़ान है अब आत्मनिर्भर भारत से दूर ना आसमान है प्रगति और विकास का आनंदोत्सव है आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव है ये महोत्सव है नए भारत के निर्माण का बलिदानों के सम्मान का महिलाओं के उत्थान का अब सर्व के कल्याण का जन जन का उत्सव है हर मन का उत्सव है ये महोत्सव है ये अमृत महोत्सव है
भारती का वंदन हम
आओ करें राष्ट्रवंदन हम आओ करें राष्ट्रवंदन हम
माँ भारती का वंदन हम
माँ भारती का वंदन हम
पुष्प पत्र धन धान्य से भरी भारत माँ का हो अभिनंदन
तिनका था हमने सवारा, अपनी वो माटी और घर बारा, लुट रहा ये चमन अपना वतन, आंखों से अपनी लुट रहा ये चमन अपना वतन, आंखों से अपनी संकल्प बोल के हम तो निकल पड़े, हर द्वार खोल के गगन गए विजयी भव, विजयी भव, गगन गए विजयी भव।
भारत देश हमारा प्रणाम।
घर घर तिरंगा, हर घर तिरंगा, घर घर तिरंगा, हर घर तिरंगा। घर घर तिरंगा, रथ घर तिरंगा, घरों घरी तिरंगा, प्रत्येक घरी तिरंगा।
आसमान को पाना है, आसमान से आगे जाना है,
नए भारत की नई कहानी अब आसमां को सुनाना है।
गर्व है इस तिरंगे पर, सारे जहां को ये दिखाएंगे,
अमृत काल मनाएंगे, घर घर तिरंगा लहराएंगे।
घर घर तिरंगा, हर घर तिरंगा, इंटिंटा झंडा मने मनेगू त्रिवर्णा।
ಇಲ್ಲಂದೆಂದು ವರ್ಣ ತೊಡಿ ತಿರುಗ ತೋರ ತ್ರಿವರ್ಣ.
Thank you, students, for such a zealous performance. Rashtriya Ekta, or the national unity, is all about citizens of a country united, co-creating, sharing, and working together for the collective good of all people in the country. Today, to present excellence of unity in diversity, I call upon the students of DPOL to onto the stage with their ballet.
India is a land of diverse culture and rich heritage. The various dance forms and folk culture speak volumes about the essence of Indian panorama. Though we differ in regional ideology, the communal unity stands exemplary, uniting India from north to south and east to west, flowering in its own style and then converging into a beautiful lotus. Presenting you, bastion of beautiful east, an energetic escalating north, vibrant version of west and scintillating soothness of south. The heart of dance is considered to be the soul, while the soul of music is considered to be the heart. DPOL School Ukkunagaram feels highly elated to share the joy of unity in diversity.
প্রাণীর দেশ কোথাও খুঁজে পাবো না
প্রাণ ভারত মহান তেজে তেজে বিওপি সে দূরে জয় গান মোর দেখ মোর প্রাণ ভারত মহান তেজে তেজে বিওপি সে দূরে জয় গান কোনো হিন্দু কোনো খ্রিস্টান কোনো হয় মুসলমান কোনো বঙালী কোনো মারাঠী তথাপি আমি সমান লাচিত দেশৰ অসমীয়া মই আইটোক কৰিছো প্ৰণাম कुछ करिए नस नस मेरी खोले हाय कुछ करिए कुछ करिए बस बस बड़ा बोले अब कुछ करिए ओ कोई तो चल सिद्ध फड़िए तू बेतरिए या मरिए हाय कोई तो चल सिद्ध फड़िए तू बेतरिए या मरिए चक रे चक रे
Thank you, students, for your energetic performance. We all know this year we celebrated our 75 years of independence. To mark this 76th Independence Day, Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav is an initiative taken by the Government of India to commemorate 75 years of progressive India and glorious history of its people, culture, and achievements. Now, let us welcome onto the stage the students of Delhi Public School for their performance.
गगन के छोर भारत ने भरी उड़ान है, अब आत्मनिर्भर भारत से दूर ना आसमान है। प्रगति और विकास का आनंदोत्सव है, आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव है, ये महोत्सव है। नए भारत के निर्माण का, बलिदानों के सम्मान का, महिलाओं के उत्थान का, अब सर्व के कल्याण का, जन जन का उत्सव है, हर मन का उत्सव है, ये महोत्सव है, ये अमृत महोत्सव है। हर कदम आगे बढ़ाना है, एक नया सूरज उगाना है, हमने मन में ठाना है, स्वर्ग धरती पर ही बनाना है, नए संकल्पों का अवसर है, भारत माँ को नमन 100 है। जन जन का उत्सव है, हर मन का उत्सव है, ये महोत्सव है, ये महोत्सव है, महोत्सव है, ये महोत्सव है, ये अमृत महोत्सव है, ये महोत्सव है, ये महोत्सव है।
Bharat is the holy land of saints, sages, Puranas, Vedas, and Upanishads. All reverential texts that have propagated the way a Bharatiya needs to lead life. The mystic poet Subramanya Bharati says, "This is a pious land that holds women in high esteem." He wrote that women are the propagators of civilization and preservers of culture. Women have the power to lead the society. This land of ours celebrates equality, fraternity, and patriotism. Let's cherish its wonders, natural resources, its history, and its sacred heritage. Proudly, we Indians, we the residents of Bharatvarsha, can claim that we know to respect the women and see women as equals. Equality and respect for women and giving them the due social status is what the Indian tradition teaches us. Young minds march ahead with the joy to the clarion call of the country to protect its glory and honor. The rich and the poor, the old and the young, the men and the women, all are blessed to be born here and live a meaningful
आओ बच्चों तुम्हें दिखाए झांकी हिंदुस्तान की, इस मिट्टी से तिलक करो ये धरती है बलिदान की। वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम।
देश रंगीला रंगीला देश मेरा रंगीला, देश रंगीला रंगीला देश मेरा रंगीला।
झंडा ऊंचा रहे हमारा,
विजय विश्व तिरंगा प्यारा।
अच्छा हिंदुस्तां हमारा हमारा सारे जहां से अच्छा हम बुलबुले हैं इसकी ये गुलसिता हमारा हमारा सारे जहां से अच्छा सारे जहां से अच्छा सारे जहां से अच्छा
We, the youth of India, lead our country into the path of progress to achieve prosperity, universal brotherhood, and harmony. Jai Hind.
Thank you, children, for your scintillating performance. This marks the end of today's cultural event. Now, let us take a small break and continue the rest of the program in a while. Moving on, I now invite the dignitaries onto the dais. Chief guest and CMT RINL, Shri Atul Bhatt. Our guest of honor, Ms. V Sindhu. Director Commercial, Shri D.K. Mohanty. Director Operations, Shri A.K. Saxena. VMS President and First Lady of RINL, Srimati Nupur Bhatt, Shri Venugopal Sir, CISF Commandant, and Mr. P.V. Ramana onto the dais. I know we all are eagerly waiting to listen to our guest of honor. But before that, I request the honorable dignitaries on the dais to felicitate Shri P.V. Ramana, father of P.V. Sindhu. I request Director Operation Shri A.K. Saxena sir to present flower bouquet to Mr. P.V. Ramana. Mr. P.V. Ramana is a renowned sportsman, a basketball player. I now request our Director Commercial, Mr. D.K. Mohanty sir, to present shawl to Mr. P.V. Ramana. I request now Director Finance V Venugopal Rao sir to hand over the memento to Mr. P.V. Ramana. Let us have a huge round of applause. Now it is the time to felicitate our guest of honor, Ms. P.V. Sindhu. I request Director Operation to hand over the flower bouquet to Ms. P.V. Sindhu. I now request Director Commercial, Shri D.K. Mohanty sir, to hand over the shawl to Ms. P.V. Sindhu. I now request Director Finance V Venugopal Rao sir to present shawl to Ms. P.V. Sindhu. I now request VMS President Mrs. Nupur Bhatt to hand over garland to Ms. V Sindhu. I request CISF Commandant to present memento to Ms. V Sindhu. I now request our beloved CMD and VMS President to hand over the memento to Ms. V Sindhu. Memento. Let us have a huge round of applause. Moving on with the event, I now request our chief guest, Shri Atul Bhatt Sir, CMD RINL, to say a few words.
My colleague directors, Shri Venugopal Rao, Director Finance, Mr. D.K. Mohanty, Director Commercial, Mr. Saxena, Director Operations, Mr. Mohammad Hanif, Commandant CISF, Madam Nupur Bhatt, President of V Steel Mahila Samiti, Chief General Managers, Head of Departments, representatives of Steel Executive Association, my beloved trade unions, WIPs, SCN, ST, and OBC associations, esteemed customers and vendors, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to you all. It is indeed a pleasure to be amongst you here. I extend my warm welcome to our distinguished guest, sporting icon, and RINL's brand ambassador, Madam V Sindhu, who has recently won gold medal in the Commonwealth Games. On behalf of RINL Collective, I congratulate her on her long list of achievements, which starting from the Olympics, she won the several world championships she's won, and the double Olympic medalist, and then finally, last. And ma'am, we are hoping that very soon you will bring us gold in the Paris Olympics. You have indeed been a source of inspiration to millions of children around the country. And we saw today an example of that, where children as young as 5 or 6 year old, they were exchanging strokes, with you and really playing very well. So that is the motivation and inspiration that we are witness to when we saw you in our indoor stadium today. Your entry into the international badminton arena has given the required impetus to the entire Indian badminton fraternity. The country feels proud of you. Your dedication to the sport is evident from the fact that you used to travel 56 kilometers daily from your residence to the coaching camp. This shows your determination and the willingness to strive hard and excel in any work that you take up. As individuals, we may be indifferent to seriously taking up a sport, but we cannot avoid the excitement that sweeps our nation each time one of our sporting stars or sporting icons play and reach the dizzying heights of an Indian international arena. We have all gone through the emotions of being on the edge of our seats, watching you exchange battles with the Chinese, the Japanese, and the Indonesian badminton players. As we all know, sports teaches us many important lessons in our life. Some of these lessons in sports can also be applied in managing our business. Let us look at some of the qualities of our world champions. Her perseverance and resilience to overcome any extraordinary challenges. Such challenges we face almost on a routine in our business lives. The passion and the determination to excel in the field that the sportsman chooses. The goal setting and strategy to compete against the best in the world. We have got a fiercely competitive steel industry. The motivation to keep distractions and naysayers at an arm's length. We have heard that you did not use mobile phone for quite a long time before the World Championship. Now, how many of us can stay without a mobile phone for 2 hours? I'm sure there'll be very few. The adaptability to mold yourself depending on the situation at hand. And something which is really remarkable, the down-to-earth and simple lifestyle that our sporting icon exhibits. The RINL collective also displays some of these qualities that, in fact, we would like to share with you. We have learned to deal with challenges through our sheer grit and never say die attitude, be it the BIFR referral, the global economic downturn, the cyclone Hudhud, or the devastating pandemic COVID-19. We have successfully faced all these challenges. We have learned to keep ourselves motivated and not to pay attention to the cynics and doubters and keep trying again to prove ourselves. And of course, we have demonstrated last year when we turned this organization around and made profit after 6 years of losses. So that is really a remarkable achievement. We have also learned to adapt ourselves to different businesses and market situations. However, we still need to do a lot more in order to excel and reach our peak performance. So I would request all of you, the entire RINL collective, to imbibe the qualities of the world champion we have as our brand ambassador to ensure a sustainable business model and become the best steel plant in the world. Very similar to the gold medal that Madam has recently got at the Commonwealth Games, we should become the #1 steel player in the world. Now, our performance last year has been remarkable. We achieved best production figures, all-time high production figures in all our production units since inception, despite the fact that we were only operating 2 blast furnaces at the end of January onwards. RINL achieved nearly 1,000 crores profit before tax for the year after a gap of 6 years. Now, RINL starting the new financial year, we had the challenge of the coal crisis and the restriction in production, which is continuing. Now, optimization of various practices, better operating practices, and use of reclaimed coal were implemented to mitigate this coal crisis. Now, during the period, we have focused on maximizing the percentage of the value-added production in our saleable steel, and new grades like boron steel, chromium steel, etc. has been added to cater to the niche markets. Also, that we are very proud of the fact that our commitment to Atmanirbhar. Recently, I'm sure all of us have heard, and I was also sharing with our brand ambassador, that we recently successfully produced LHB wheels at our Rai Bareilly factory, which is the big step towards Atmanirbhar Bharat, because these wheels were being imported into the country. And going forward, with the speed of the trains going up, these will be invaluable in contributing to the development of the high train speed infrastructure in the country. So special my compliments to the RINL collective for this exhibition of excellence. Any form of exercise and sports keeps our mind and body healthy. It is in the interest of all to take out a few minutes from our hectic schedule every day, and that I'm including myself also in this, and practice some type of sport. In this regard, RINL has created a large sports infrastructure for the employees and their wards. I sincerely request that today, a lot of us would feel motivated. In fact, my wife was just, after coming back from the stadium, she told me, we have to play badminton every day. So, I think that this now should, let us utilize this beautiful stadium, this indoor stadium we have and all the facilities we have, and let us create a fitter RINL so that we can also utilize these energies to work more. Coming to an end, Madam, you have now seen how everyone is eager to participate in the programs which are being conducted. The overwhelming response to watch you, to listen to you, and to see you playing in person. You are truly one of the greatest athletes of India. I take this opportunity to thank you for accepting our invitation and motivating and inspiring our entire RINL collective. Thank you, Jai Hind, and let's again give a big standing ovation to our brand ambassador. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your motivational speech. She is the ray of inspiration to the Indian youth. She is the reason for the renaissance of Indian badminton. She is known as the Golden Girl, not only for her steely will to face the challenges, but also for her conscientiousness to win the games. Now, finally, the time has come to invite our guest of honor, pride of our nation, our brand ambassador, Padma Bhushan, Ms. V Sindhu, to say a few words. Let us give a huge round of applause to Ms. V Sindhu.
Respected Atul sir and the other dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, my dear students and my dear friends and media people, a very good morning to everyone. Well, it's going to be good afternoon, but yeah, there's still 3 minutes. Okay. A very good morning. Firstly, thank you so much, sir. It's a great pleasure to be here today. I must thank you for giving me this opportunity of being here. I'm coming after a long time, and it feels really, really nice to be here in Vizag and also, playing with the students at the badminton courts. I must say that, we have really, really good students, really good players who are doing really well, and I'm sure, as Sir mentioned in the morning, where I'm sure there will be a lot of world champions from here in the coming years. So firstly, coming here, seeing the children dance has been fantastic. They've done really, really well. Every dance, we've been there looking at each one of them, so they've done really, really well. We didn't know, okay, we were like, okay, it got over, but we wanted to see more and more. They've been so good. Thanks to the teachers who's, given us so much of entertainment. And yes, secondly, I must say, being with RINL and being the brand ambassador of RINL Vizag Steel. It's been so many years now, and I'm very, very happy that, they've always been there for me. They've always been very, very supportive no matter what. And I think I would say a common factor where I've been associated very closely with them is, I think, hard work. And I'm sure I must congratulate and also wishing you so much of success, sir. I think you have done a lot of improvement, and I mean, if I start saying there is a lot, so firstly, I would like to congratulate where RINL Vizag Steel has been doing really well, and there've been a lot of improvement happening. So I'm sure one day, this will be world's best, as you said. Yes, it will be, I'm sure. I think, as you all know, hard work is the key for success. And I'm sure not only in sport, but also in business or in anything, yes, you must work hard. And sir has worked hard, I have worked hard. And yes, if we can achieve, and I'm sure all the students out there can achieve something, whatever they're interested in their life. Chala mandi anukuntaru ఆడేసింది వచ్చేసినాయి, మెడల్స్ వచ్చేసాయి అని అనుకుంటారు. కానీ దాని కింద ఎంత కష్టపడ్డారని చాలామందికి తెలియదు. అండ్ ఇది జస్ట్ 1 year ఆఫ్ హార్డ్ వర్క్, 2 years ఆఫ్ హార్డ్ వర్క్ కాదు, చాలా ఇయర్స్ హార్డ్ వర్క్ చేస్తే కానీ మనం ఒక స్టేజ్కి రాలేము. చాలామంది కొంతమంది ఓడిపోతూ ఉంటారు, కొంతమంది గెలుస్తూ ఉంటారు. బట్ ఐ థింక్ మనకి ఆ బిలీఫ్ అన్నది ఉండాలి, మనం చేయగలుగుతాము అని మనం అనుకుంటే తప్పకుండా చేస్తాము. సార్ చెప్పారు, you fall 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, it doesn't matter, you have to keep trying no matter what అని. బట్ మనం ట్రై చేస్తూ ఉంటే తప్పకుండా మనకి సక్సెస్ వస్తుందని నేను కోరుకుంటున్నాను. ఎందుకంటే when I started playing, I lost a lot of matches, I won a lot of matches, but I kept trying, and that is why I'm here today in front of you all. So I think it's very important that మనం ఎందులో అయినా కానీ ట్రై చేసి హార్డ్ వర్క్ చేస్తే తప్పకుండా పైకి వస్తాము. అలాగే ఇక్కడ ఎంతోమంది పేరెంట్స్ ఉన్నారు. పేరెంట్స్ సపోర్ట్ అన్నది చాలా చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. మనందరికీ తెలుసు, పేరెంట్స్ సపోర్ట్, వాళ్ళు సపోర్ట్ చేసి మోటివేట్ చేసి ఎంకరేజ్ చేస్తే స్టూడెంట్స్ కానీ యాజ్ టీచర్స్ కూడా మోటివేట్ చేస్తే స్టూడెంట్స్ని, వాళ్ళు తప్పకుండా హార్డ్ వర్క్ చేసి పైకి వస్తారు. సో ఐ థింక్ ఫర్ మీ ఇన్ మై లైఫ్ మా పేరెంట్స్ నాకు చాలా సపోర్ట్ చేశారు. సో మన పేరెంట్స్ వల్లే నేను ఇవాళ ఇక్కడ ఉన్నానని నేను చెప్పచ్చు. అండ్ ఐ థింక్ చాలామంది ఓడిపోయినప్పుడు చాలామందికి అనిపించవచ్చు, అరే ఏమవుతుంది, వాట్ ఈస్ హ్యాపెనింగ్, వై ఆమ్ ఐ లూజింగ్ ఆర్ వై ఆమ్ ఐ నాట్ ఏబుల్ టు మూవ్ ఫార్వర్డ్ ఇన్ లైఫ్ అని అనిపిస్తుంది. బట్ ఐ థింక్ దట్ ఈస్ ద టైమ్ వేర్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు హ్యావ్ దట్ బిలీవ్, హ్యావ్ పేషెన్స్ అండ్ థింక్ ఫర్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్ దట్ చాలామంది నెగిటివిటీలోకి వెళ్ళిపోతూ ఉంటారు. బట్ ఐ థింక్ టు కమ్ అవుట్ ఫ్రమ్ దాట్ అండ్ టు బౌన్స్ బ్యాక్ ఫ్రమ్ దాట్ ఈస్ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. సో ఐ థింక్ అకార్డింగ్ టు మీ, నేను చెప్పాల్సింది ఏంటంటే, it might take some time, but it is very important that you bounce back and come back stronger, because ఒక్కసారి ఓడిపోతే లేకపోతే ఒక్కసారి సరిగా చేయకపోతే you have ups and downs. I mean, life is up and down always. You win some and you lose some. కొన్నిసార్లు సక్సెస్ వస్తుంది, కొన్నిసార్లు రాదు. సో అలాంటి టైంలో it is very important to know that it is not end of the world. You can do a lot more. You have to keep trying no matter what. And I think it is very important that you always have to stay positive. And manaki nachina nachakapoina, you have to make sure that to follow your dreams, and you have to, కొన్నిసార్లు అనిపిస్తుంది అరే చాలా కష్టంగా ఉంది, చేయలేకపోతున్నాము, ఇట్స్ రియలీ హార్డ్ ఫర్ మీ టు అచీవ్ దట్. బట్ ఐ థింక్ నథింగ్ ఈజ్ హార్డ్. ఇఫ్ ఐ కెన్ డూ ఇట్, ఐఎమ్ షూర్ యూ ఆల్ కెన్ డూ ఇట్. You all the students can do it. So wishing you all the very best, and I'm sure a lot of students here, even in the morning, we've seen a lot of school students. I'm sure there will be a lot of people who will achieve a lot more and get many more laurels to the country, to the nation, to the state as well. So wishing you all the very best, and once again I would like to thank RINL Vizag Steel for giving me this opportunity to be here and stand here and talk in front of you all, and wishing you all the very best. And I'm sure, sir, this will be, again, I'm telling this because you have done a lot of improvements, and I must say I'm proud that I'm associated with you all. So Thank you so much once again for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, Ms. Sindhu, for sharing your thoughts. Hearing you was an enlightening experience for all of us. You're a true inspiration. As a part of end of the program, I now request Sri Durga Prasad, AGM Corporate Communication, to present vote of thanks.
Thank you, Ushala. Every passing moment becomes a memory. Some memories haunt us for a long time. Today, this event is such a sweet memory for all of us. We, the Corporate Communication Department, are so grateful to all those who are instrumental in giving us this sweet, memorable moment. We are thankful to our beloved CMD, today's chief guest, Sri Atul Bhatt sir, and the First Lady of Ukanagaram, Srimati Nupur Bhatt Madam, President of EMS, for sparing their valuable time for us. Our sincere thanks to today's chief guest of honor, the Golden Girl, Miss PV Sindhu, for gracing today's occasion. Vizag Steel, she is Adaparchi in Telugu, they call it. She is Vizag Steel Adaparchi avada. Vizag Steel Adaparchi means हमारे खानदान की बेटी. Vizag Steel fraternities. She is. We are grateful to Sri P.V. Ramana garu, father of P.V. Sindhu, for his august presence. We are thankful to all the directors, Sri D.K. Mohanty garu, Director Commercial, Sri A.K. Saxena garu, Director Operations, Sri V.V. Venugopal Rao garu, Director Finance, Sri A.M. Anif garu, Commandant CSF, for their august presence, sparing their valuable time. We are thankful to the leaders of Steel Executive Association, recognized unions, the trade unions, members of SC/ST Association, OBC Association, VMS, and WIPS. Our sincere and wholehearted thanks to all the departments, Town Administration Department, CASF, Hukku Club, General and Administration Department, Hospitality, Welfare Section, HRD departments for their excellent coordination and cooperation in making this function as very successful. Last but not the least, our sincere thanks to the principals, teachers, and children of Ukkunagaram schools for making this function more colorful. Thank you one and all. I now request all of us on the dais to stand for the national anthem. Masan garu. Jai Hind. Jai. Jai. Thank you, sir. Thank you all. You can refresh outside with the tea and snacks. Thank you. Thank you.